So the question came in this week, when should I eat? What should I eat? Stick with me. I'm Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness, Team Beachbody Coach. Stick with me for your answer. So the question came in, how much should I eat or when should I eat? I think we sufficiently covered the idea of when to eat just recently when talking about how many calories we should be eating and then monitoring the proportion that those should be depending on our goals. So let me focus on the second half of the question that came in. Actually, they came in as two separate questions. But let's look at this. When should I eat? You know, there's a lot of schools of thought on this. Everything from intermittent fasting, where you just have one massive meal and get your entire day's nutrients, and you're good from there, and you've got everything calculated, all the way down to people who believe you should be grazing on different things all throughout the day. I take a little bit of an old school approach on things, and a little bit of just kind of the what works for me approach, and I'm going to share with you in this video just simply what I do. Now, you may have a different philosophy, you may know someone else that does something fantastic, you may know scientific research that completely counteracts everything that I say. But I want to share with you what I found has worked amazing for me year after year. I'm just going to break it down, the general things from when I wake up in the morning to when I go to bed at night. So far for me today, I just, within the last 3 minutes, finished up doing Body Beast Bulk Arms and Ab Ripper X. So, that leaves me a little bit nutrient deficient. But let's back up before that. What about before the workout? I get up every morning, I get into our workout here, and I have myself a half glass of water. I don't want to be dehydrated when I go into a workout. Now, some people are going to say, oh, that's not enough. You should have 2 glasses of water before you work out. Think about it this way. I have a very small window of opportunity of about a half hour from this morning when I got here to when I started my workout. Anybody knows that you don't want to be doing a workout, with 2 glasses of water sitting in your gut. There have been times before, and you may want to try this if you find yourself bonking, technical verb, bonking in your workout, to try eating an apple or banana or some sort of complex to moderate simplicity carbohydrate about a half hour to hour before you work out for your body's fuel. Now, many times I have a pre-workout drink, Beachbody's E&E, about a half hour, maybe 15 minutes before I work out. All right, you following this? Get up, have a half glass of water, have a pre-workout drink, which, by the way, has a half glass of water. Kabam! There we are. That's my half glass of water pre-workout drink. Lately, I haven't been doing the pre-workout. But then I work out. Immediately after workout, when I say immediate, notice I've already got this mixed up before making this video, which was 3 minutes after I got done. Immediate, I mean immediately. Afterwards, I have a protein drink, also something with a carbohydrate in it. The P90X Results Recovery drink works fantastic as it's a 4 carbohydrate to a 1 protein ratio. Fantastic. But sometimes it's not enough protein, so I add an extra scoop of protein mix into it. Alright, so then we have wake up, pre-workout, workout. Immediately after, I get a carbohydrate to replenish my body, re-energize my body so that my body doesn't starve for energy and eat whatever muscle it finds. But I'm getting it rehydrated, I'm getting it replenished with protein to break down for muscle synthesis, and as well as a carbohydrate to re-energize and get glycogen into the muscles. A little scientific on you here, but that's the deal. Immediately after this, in just a few moments, I'm going to have time to kind of cool down, rest, stop sweating, towel off, and I'm going to go home and I'm going to have 3 to 5 egg whites. Why egg whites? We'll cover that in another video. So if you're tracking that through, got up, a half glass of water, pre-workout some days, worked out, followed it up by a protein carbohydrate drink, followed up by 3 to 5 egg whites. All right. That is all by about 8 o'clock in the morning, quarter after 8 in the morning, somewhere in there. Then I go into the typical eat every 2 to 3 hours plan. That's the kind of the old school plan. Eat every 2 to 3 hours so your body never has time to go into starvation mode. If your body goes into starvation mode, bad things are going to happen. If you don't eat enough calories, bad things are going to happen. You eat too many calories, bad things will happen. Revert back to the previous videos of how to calculate your calories and break them down properly. So, 8 o'clock, 2 to 3 hours, lands me about 10 o'clock, 10:30. What do I have? I have another protein shake. Another protein shake. Then we get up to lunchtime. Lunchtime normally consists of one of 2 things. Either a sandwich on whole grain bread, something that has very low-cal mayo and mustard on it, a deli meat, and some vegetables between 2 slices of whole grain bread. That, or A protein drink. You're going to notice I go through a lot of protein drinks, and I can give you a source to get them really cheap. A protein drink with a serving, I say a serving, I don't want to say a spoonful of peanut butter, a serving of peanut butter, sometimes a half banana. So thrown in with it. That takes us to the next 2 to 3 hours, between 2 and 2:30. Between 2 and 30, you guessed it, I have myself a protein drink. Each one of these is going to be about 110 to 140 calories, depending on what brand you get in all of this. And they're going to have around 17 to 25 grams of protein, sometimes up to 30. And they're going to have very low carbs. My goal right now is to be losing weight, so I don't want carbs. Sometimes I'll put a scoop of a carb drink additive as well, a complex carb, if I'm trying to bulk. I'm not right now. So 2:30, have a protein drink. Comes to supper. A standard supper for me would be something like this. About 10 to 12 ounces of chicken that is baked and a cup of frozen vegetables. That'll be my supper. 2 to 3 hours after supper, we come to my bedtime snack. Now, let me tell you a little bit. Some people say, don't eat after 7, don't eat after 6, don't eat after supper, whatever it is. I actually eat 8 o'clock every single night. What do I eat? Orange stuff. What is orange stuff? Well, for one, look it up on Extreme Faith and Fitness. It is awesome, delicious stuff. One container of cottage cheese, 1 container of Cool Whip. You can have it as fattening or fat-free as you want it, because they both come in different things. Mix that together with a packet of sugar-free Jell-O. Oh, beautiful thing. See, why do you do that? 2 things. That does have some carbohydrate in it, and it also has casein protein in it. Casein protein is slow digesting. And why do I have casein protein, and why do I have carbohydrate right before going to bed? So that my body is fueled, knowing that I get up first thing in the morning and do my workout. I don't want my body to be starving when I wake up and work out. Yes, most of that's going to be worn off by the time morning comes, but I don't want to just go to bed on an empty stomach and be dehydrated and malnourished all night long. That's not going to fit my goals at all. When your body starts to sleep, it goes into very much just I don't want to say a coma state, but it's almost like your metabolism changes a little bit. The processing of food, the digesting of food, everything starts to slow down. So it can trickle all night long into your system and your nutrients, because you're not exerting high levels of energy to just suck the nutrients out of you and leave you starving all night. So that is the ins and outs of, that is probably the long version of what I eat. Let me break it down real simple again though. Wake up, half glass water, Beachbody's Energy and Endurance, E&E. All right, let me start that over. I stumbled. Wake up in the morning, half glass of water, have some E&E, workout. Immediately after workout, P90X Results Recovery Drink is awesome. Carbohydrate and protein mixture. 10 o'clock, protein drink. Lunch, either a whole wheat sandwich or a protein drink, a little bit of peanut butter. 2 o'clock, I have a protein drink. Supper, chicken breast, cup of vegetables. Before bed, orange stuff. By the way, doesn't matter what kind of Jell-O, it's always called orange stuff. Go to bed, the day's done. Awesome, I know exactly what I'm going to eat throughout the day. If it's not one of those things on it, you got to recalculate, so it's simpler. Just stay to a plan and go with it. And by the way, that source to get super cheap protein drinks is allstarhealth.com. Allstarhealth.com. Tell you what, you get the dimetized protein. It comes out to be about 50 cents a serving, and that is amazingly cheap for anything. Does not cost any more than if you were to go to the store and pick up whatever it would take to get you the same nutrients there. Awesome thing as well, flat rate shipping there. It doesn't matter if you buy one item or $1,500 worth of items. It's always $6. So it's really nice on that. So that's the ins and outs. That's what I drink. That's what I eat. That's when I do it. And I hope that helps you out. I hope that can help you plan and realize how simple it is to be intentional about what you eat. It's not a difficult thing. Remember, every time that you say yes to one thing, you're saying no to something else. You just have to learn how to say yes to the right things to reach your goals. This has been Randy Barton, your fitness coach, your Beachbody coach. And if you just found this on YouTube, I encourage you to go over to extremefaithandfitness.com, hit sign up for the free coaching, or go to beachbodycoach.com/EXFF. Going to get you into, friend me on Facebook after that, and it's going to help get you into a community of people that is ever growing and help you get the results that you want and the accountability you need. This is Randy Barton. We'll see you next time.